Y'all see my America flag and my South Africa flag? Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Most of you guys know who I am. My name is Sonia Atchison. I'm an executive director here in America, and I'm here alongside my other American business partners, National Director Keely Taylor. And then we have Denise, even though Denise back, well, she's actually from South Africa. She lives here in America. Guys, listen, I know we did this last week, so this is going to be a weekly thing. We actually going to start training on this same platform. But I want to go ahead and get started, guys. I'm super, super excited about what we are launching in South Africa, which is Project 1000. And this is a platform for you all that's in South Africa to bring your guests, bring your team members that are already in TLC, have them to join us actually every single Tuesday at the exact same time, 7 o'clock p.m. South African time. And even if they are already in TLC, we still want them to come on and listen to the opportunity, because sometimes you may hear something that you may not have heard before. And so it's still good, to plug them in, but definitely get your guests on. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right on into the information, guys. I'm super, super excited about our company because we actually have, I was listening to our CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon, yesterday, and we have 17 offices throughout the country. And one of the 17 offices actually is in South Africa, which is in Pretoria. And they have an event going on at the Pretoria office. I think I put it in the group. Some of you guys may know about it. That's going on this coming week. But anyway, guys, what I want to say is this. TLC is committed to South Africa. We are committed to make sure we grow this. What we have is called Project 1000. And what Project 1000 is where we have committed the U.S. business partners along with corporate for you all to help you all with putting 1,000 brand new life changes in the system within the next 90 days. So, but at any rate, we have amazing, amazing corporate leadership. Our CEO is Mr. Jack Fallon. Our COO is Mr. John McCarry. Our company, Total Life Changes, is an American-based company, and we have been in business now right at 19 years. So we're not a fly-by-night company. I know a lot of you guys are used to American-based companies coming into South Africa, making promises that they don't deliver, but we are committed. A lot of us has been back and forth to South Africa. A lot of you guys know us, and you know that we are committed to stabilize South Africa. So, guys, actually, I'm going to jump into our products. Our company, of course, here in America, we have about 40 different products, but I want to focus on what is in South Africa, which actually is the flagship product for America as well as for South Africa. And that flagship product is this product right here, which is the ISO Detox Tea. This tea right here allows you to lose 2.5 kg in 5 days. But I do want to say this, we have some amazing testimonies, guys, but this tea right here is not a weight loss tea. The tea is actually a detox tea. What it does is it detoxifies your body at the cellular level. And when I say cellular, I'm talking about it has 26 different health benefits to this tea. This tea actually detoxifies all your organs in your body. I'm talking about your kidney, your liver, your blood, your colon, all of that. And a lot of people suffers with, even when I was in South Africa, I met quite a few people that suffers with IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, where they actually take prescription meds just to go to the restroom. Well, this product actually really helps with people that suffers with IBS. Now, we don't make any medical claims. We just actually giving you today, I'm actually tonight just giving you personal testimonies. I myself personally, guys, I was able to lose actually the 2.5 kg in my first 5 days getting on this product. Then I went on to lose actually 26 kg. And I lost the 26 kg actually in 4 months. And I've been able to maintain and keep it off now for 3.5 years because I still drink this product every single day. You actually just drink 2 cups of this tea twice a day before 2 of your meals. So again, this is our flagship product. This is not just the flagship product in South Africa. This is our flagship product here in America as well. But one thing I love about this product, we also have an instant version of it. And this is our instant version of the ISO Detox Tea. This is actually for people who live busy lifestyles, who really is on the go a lot. You know, you may be having to go to work, whatever the case may be. You actually just put this in a bottle of water, you shake it, and you go. Now, this instant version of the tea, it has a soluble fiber in it. And what that means is it gives you the effect of you already are full. And you take this 30 minutes prior to any two of your meals. So you drink two of these a day and you take them 30 minutes prior. I like to do mine before lunch and before dinner, but it doesn't matter which two meals, but actually this is actually how our instant version of the tea works. Now, guys, I want you to know this because I always tell people, you know, get on the scale first, because one thing about it, numbers don't lie, and pictures don't lie. You know, I have several business partners right there in South Africa that have been able to transform their body just on the products, because you may say, well, you know what, I don't need to lose any weight. If you don't need to lose any weight, that's fine, because you know, I'm sure you know a lot of other people, because even if you don't need to lose weight, guys, this right here, everybody needs to detox. Everybody needs to detox, so you still need to take it for the health benefits that comes along with our ISO detox tea. Now, I do want to talk about one thing, because you know, I know that Pinky was able to transform. I know Sharon, she was able to transform her body about 30 kgs, and there's several of you that's on here as well. I'm not sure about your transformation story. I know about Sharon's. I know about Pinky's. I know that Charity has been able to transform, you know, but again, the product works. The only thing I tell people is you have to take the products, because we are so excited that we do have an office now right in Pretoria. And that office in Pretoria, guys, it actually couriers the product right to your doorstep, or you can do will call and go to the office and pick it up. But this office in Pretoria, it ships all over South Africa. It ships to Cape Town. It ships to Durban. It ships to, you know, Polokwane. It ships to Limpopo. So it ships all over. And even, you know, so it's, and I know most of you guys are in Joburg. So even if you are in Joburg and you say, well, I need my product now, and you decide you want to drive to the office right there in Pretoria, you have that option to do that. And so one thing we're not going to do is run out of the tea, because I know some of you guys were here before, and you remember when we didn't have products in the warehouse. You had to rely on people that's in America to bring the product to South Africa. That is no longer the case. You have access to the product right there in the warehouse, right there in Pretoria. But with having access to the product in Pretoria, one thing that I have noticed and that I love is if you actually have the product couriered to your home, it's couriered to you within a matter of 2 days. And so I know that Pinky actually is, yes, definitely funding speedy shipping services. I love that. And so, you know, when you guys was having the product to ship from America, it was taking 6 to 7 weeks to ship from America. And even when it arrived in South Africa, you had to pay an additional fee for it to clear customs. So you no longer have that issue, guys. You have it right there at your fingertips, right there in South Africa. So we're very, very excited about that, because that was a very long time coming, because at one point, even though the warehouse was there were no products in the warehouse. So it was a process of getting the products actually in the country and on the continent of South Africa. So we're very, very excited about that. That's the reason why our corporate leadership has committed to keeping that warehouse open. Because I know sometimes you guys may have heard rumors, okay, is it going to stay? Yes, it's there to stay. So guys, you know what? So anybody that you have that used to be in TLC, you know, that was on your team, you know, that wanting to come back because they kind of unsure, guys, get those people involved, you know. And someone said, how do you request delivery and can it? Okay, I didn't see the whole question. But at any rate, you know, get those people back on your team. Let them know that you are working directly with the leaders right here in America. We have committed to that. So we're really, really excited about that, guys. But one thing I do want to say is this. You know, our company, Total Life Changes, guys, because those are the two parts I'm going to focus on, because I want to focus on what's in South Africa. I don't want to talk about, are the products because we want to talk about what's in your country, right? But guys, one thing I do want to say that our company, Total Life Changes, guys, we were voted, and we're excited about this. We were voted to have the #1 compensation plan in all of direct sales network marketing. Guys, I was able to earn 350,000 rands in my first 7 months of being in the country. I'm sorry, being in the company. So within my first 7 months, I earned over 350,000 rands. So let me just share something with you guys. So the first way we get paid is retail. I want to share with you what retail is because Kelly and I, we actually, she and I, we spoke this morning and we were talking about online stuff. So guys, the first way we get paid is called retail. And what that means is I know most people in South Africa, you're not accustomed to having a free website. Most websites that you get, you have to pay a monthly fee for. Well, guys, over here at TLC, when you decide to say yes as a life changer, which is a business partner, you're going to get a free state-of-the-art e-commerce website. We're talking about a website that you're not paying a monthly fee for. It is 1,000% free. But when you get this website, guys, keep in mind, that doesn't mean that you only have to deal with people in South Africa. Our company, honestly, guys, Keely is building a team in Jamaica. You know, I have people that's actually in the Caribbean. Actually, Keely does too, but I have a young lady I just enrolled last week, guys. She is actually in Bermuda. So this is what I want to say to you. So you don't have to, when you get your free e-commerce website, it doesn't matter if the person is in another country outside of South Africa. You may know somebody in the United States. You may know somebody that's, that's in Jamaica. You may know somebody that's in, Thailand, in London. It doesn't matter. They can go to your website and shop as a retail customer, guys, and guess what you're going to receive? You are going to get a 50% retail commission. So just in case, so say for instance, Fundy got her website. I live in America. Fundy lives in South Africa. She met me online and she started sharing these products. And I said, you know what, let me just try the product. She don't have to ship the product to me. She didn't manufacture the product, guys. She didn't have to package the product. I would just go to her website and shop as a customer. The company is going to ship it directly to my doorstep, but she will get a 50% retail commission. That's amazing to me. Another portion of the retail, I know a lot of people in South Africa they do hand-to-hand combat, which basically means that you have product in your inventory. You have product on hand. This product retails at 350 rands per pack. That's 350 rands if you have someone that you meet at, say for instance, Woolworth, the grocery store there. You meet somebody at Pick and Pay. You meet somebody at Checkers. Some of the stores that I'm familiar with that's in South Africa, and you meet somebody and they say, you know what, you ask them, do you know anybody that like to lose 2.5 kg in 5 days? And they say, yeah. And you say, well, I have this package of tea right here. It's only 350 rands. Most people will give you the 350 rands, but the only way you can sell it to them for 350 rands, you have to have product on hand. So a lot of people have product on hand. They sell it for 350 rands per pack. But guess what? That's the one way, which is retail. The second way that we get paid is called Fast Start. I love Fast Start because every time you introduce a brand new life changer to our company, the person that introduced, say for instance, Keely. If Keely introduced this business to Denise, or if she introduced it to Fundy, okay, she is actually, because I know in South Africa, guys, we have several packages you can get started at. You can actually get started with 10 packs of tea, guys, for roughly about 1,600 rands, 1,670 rands if you wanted to say, okay, I want to get started with 10 packs of tea. So if Keely introduced this to Denise, she introduced it to Fundy, whatever package they decide they want to get started at, 10 packs of tea, 25 packs of tea, what have you. You're going to get your product, but guess what? Because she introduced it, she referred it, she is going to get a 50% Fast Start bonus. Fast Start is the same thing as referral. Our CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon, will say, Keely, thank you so much for referring Fundy and referring Denise to our company, Total Life Changes. When I come to South Africa, I may say, you know what, I love prawns. Fundy, can you tell me where I can get some really, really great prawns at? Fundy may say, you know what area of town you're going to be staying in? If I say, okay, I'm going to be in Stanton, I'm staying at the Maswell Hotel. Fundy is going to say, oh, there's this restaurant right over there by Mandela Square Mall called Trump. They have great prawns. So when I go to Trump to eat and to get some prawns, that restaurant is not going to send Fundy a referral check because I went there and told them she referred me. Well, over here at Total Life Changes, guys, every time you refer a new life changer to our company, the person that referred them, you are going to get a 50% fast start bonus based off of the package they decide they want to get started with. That's the second way we get paid. The third way we get paid over here, guys, is called hybrid binary. Hybrid means fast, binary means two, meaning you only have to build two teams, a left team and a right team. Guys, let me share something with you. Hybrid binary, timing is of the essence. Right now, guys, in South Africa, this is prime real estate. It is. Because you know, in South Africa, just like here in America, if you were to go and buy a new home or whatever, you want to buy it in a certain area because it's, you know, because the real estate is going to increase based on where you purchase your home at. Same thing with, guys, the third way we get paid. The third way we get paid, which is called hybrid binary. Guys, this is prime real estate in South Africa right now. Because, guys, everybody has not heard of Total Life Changes in South Africa. Everybody has not heard of lose 2.5 kg in 5 days. So, guys, you are in a position where, you guys are already at the top of the Project 1000. So it's time for you guys to start following and putting people in the system because, see, our goal here in America, as far as helping you guys, is to help South Africa to start being in the top 10 countries every single Friday on Fun Friday. So with this actually hybrid binary, guys, with the hybrid binary, when I say you only have to build two teams, you get your first two business partners and you decide you're going to put one on your left and one on your right. It's very, very simple. Guys, out of the hybrid binary, guys, you're going to get paid 10 to 25% out of the binary. But guess what? It maxes out at 20,000 US dollars every single week. It maxes out at 20,000 US dollars every single week, guys. That's roughly about 300,000 rands every single week. So, and you're still going to get all the other components of the way that we get paid. And the fourth way that we get paid, guys, is called check match. I love check match because, see, guys, what check match is, this does not happen on your job. Whether you in South Africa, whether you in America, this does not happen on your job. Say, for instance, if, if I decide that I'm coming to South Africa, I'm going to move there. I'm going to stay there for 2 years. And I say, okay, wow, I'm looking for a job and I'm looking for, the best company that may be hiring an engineer or a project manager. I start working for this company and the company says to me, Sonia, I know that you're new here, but because you are such a great employee, everybody that you refer, they honestly do not even have to go through the interviewing process. We don't even need, you guys don't call it resume. We call it resume here. I forgot what you call it. It starts with the C. They don't even need one. We're just going to hire them based on your credibility. But everybody that we hire that you send to the company, every month that they get paid, I know most jobs they're paid once a month. Every month that they get paid, they will get their full salary. But because you referred them, you also going to get 50%. Can you imagine that? That's not going to happen on nobody's job. But over here at TLC, our CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon, says, listen, the fourth way that we get paid, which is called check match, once you reach the rank of director, everybody that you personally introduce to this company, and there's no cap on how many people you can introduce, every time they get a check for the week, they're going to get their full check. But because you introduced them to this, you are going to get 50%. So say, for instance, that I personally introduced Fundy. Fundy got a check coming for 5,000 rands. She's going to get her full 5,000, but because I introduced this to her, I'm going to get 2,500 for that particular week. But Fundy is not the only person I told about TLC, right? So say, for instance, I introduced Charity. Charity got a check coming for the week, but her check is 10,000 rands. She is going to get her full 10,000 rands, but because I introduced her, I'm going to get 5,000. So guys, listen, exactly, Keely. It gives you the option when you check. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading something. But anyway, so anyway, guys, that's the fourth way we get paid, but it gets better than that. What I was talking about, that's the people that I personally sponsored. So say for instance, on our second generation, guys, say for instance, I didn't know Fundy. Say for instance, Denise enrolled Fundy. So that means that Fundy would be on Denise's first, but she would be on my second. And on our second generation, guys, you get 10 to 50% check match based on your rank. So in this scenario, say for instance, Denise enrolled Fundy. Fundy got a check coming for the week for 5,000 rands. Denise actually gets 50%, and based on my rank, I get 10 to 50%, and I don't even know Fundy. That's the fourth way that we get paid. So guys, listen, the fifth way that we get paid, guys, is called Life Changers bonus. Basically what that is, guys, the fifth way that we get paid, basically what that is when you reach the elite rank of national director, which is what Keely Taylor here in America, she's a national director. Jason L. Scott all over the world. That's right, all over. A lot of you guys in South Africa, y'all already know Mr. Jason L. Scott. He's been to South Africa multiple times. Matter of fact, he don't even know it yet, but whenever he's available, we're going to see if he can help us out on some of these Zoom opportunity calls, because he's awesome. Yes, he is. He know the lingo. He know all of that. Yeah, so, but anyway, guys, once you reach that rank, guys, that's the only component of the way that we get paid that pays once a month. So you're going to get a once a month payout, guys, of over 1,800 rands every single month for you to do whatever you choose to do. We know you have school fees. We know you have school fees in South Africa. You can use that towards your school fees, guys. You can use it towards your black tax. You can use it towards anything you choose to do with it. That's right. I know about black tax. I sure do. I know about, I had never heard of it till I came there. I had to educate myself, like, okay, what is that? Right? Yeah. So, but anyway, you can use it towards whatever you choose to use it for, guys. But anyway, that's your money. So, guys, that's amazing. Those are the 5 ways we get paid. And then we have a 6th way that money is not even monetary. It's called you a feeling, guys, because like what we're doing and how we're committed to South Africa, guys, we're not lip service. We're very, very passionate about it. We're serious about it, guys. We're here. We committed to you guys, and we're going to keep our word. We are committed to Project 1,000. We are committed to make sure we help you guys put 1,000 people in the system within the next 90 days. So, guys, I know there's a time difference, but I'm telling you, myself, Keely, that's right here in America, Denise in America, Mr. Jason L. Scott, the first all over the world. Listen, if you guys need to reach out to any of us, you know, outside of this zone, outside of this, to say, you know what, I need help in this area. I need help. You know, guys, we're one team, we're one dream, and we are committed to doing that. I'm serious. I'm very, very passionate about this. Let me show y'all my flag one more time. Y'all see this? Yeah. I keep those in my office. Remind me, you know, I love South Africa. Yeah, I really do. Love it. Love the people, love the food, all of that good stuff. So, guys, listen. What we want you guys to do, guys, we are committed to doing this opportunity call every single Tuesday, same time, but we are also committed. We're going to start doing a training on Thursday, the exact same time, the same link, to start doing a training, because we want to help you guys focus on what's already in the country where you guys at, on the continent of Africa, in the country of South Africa. Focus on the flagship product. That's our flagship product also. So just like you guys have the office in Pretoria, and if someone types in speedy delivery service, guys, I don't live by the corporate office even here in America, right? I have to wait on my product. I don't live by the corporate office. Nobody that's on this Zoom with us that's in America, we don't live by the corporate office. So our products honestly have to ship to us as well. And my products take about 4 days to arrive to me based on where I live in America. So guys, you know, you have exactly what you need to build a mega business in South Africa. Because right now, guys, I'm telling you, prime real estate in South Africa. at this moment, since I see that we have our national director, Mr. Jason L. Scott, he came on, I'm going to see if he have anything to add because he knows a lot about South Africa, guys. He's traveled there multiple times, helping us to build a team there. Mr. Scott, do you have anything you want to add before I conclude?
Hey, lady, I'm not sure how well you can hear me. Can you hear me pretty clearly?
I can hear you good, yeah.
Good stuff. How's everybody doing in South Africa, guys? I want to make sure you guys know that we are in an amazing place, an amazing time for what's about to happen. But the key thing about launching South Africa is your internal dialogue. You have to have a dialogue with yourself that you are going to be the champion for the people. People that are looking for leadership. They're looking for people who can help lead them from a path of darkness to a path of light. And one thing I understand about South Africa, many people may call certain continents and certain countries, they may say they're like a third world. But one thing I know is that you guys are world-class, first world people. And everybody I talk to always used to say to me, Fundy, Sonia, they would say, listen, Mr. Scott, I want to come to America, live the American dream. I'm like, you come to America, you're not an entrepreneur. You're not going to live the American dream, you're going to live the American nightmare. Get yourselves free right now where you are in Africa. So when you come to America, you are a free human being. You can come to America, you can travel, you can shop. And the great thing is, guys, we already have people who have earned 6 figures, US dollars of US dollar income. And they have done it right there in South Africa. Many people become successful with this company. Now is your time. But you have to know inside your internal dialogue that you have with yourself that you are great enough. I know, Sonia, I see those flags, girl. I see those flags. Wave those flags in the air and wave them like wave those flags in the air. So Fundy, I'm saying everybody who's guys, I want you to know that you're on the right place at the right time. But take this call serious. Take this opportunity for you to get people on this call very serious. I don't know about you, but I understand that we are at the end of a decade. Listen, we're at the end. Listen, I know we keep talking about 2019, and then, you know, we're closing out 2019. 2019 is a year of corrective vision. But I want you to understand there's also an entire decade that's going to be done. So I want you to ask yourself this. Many of us have started the decade off at 22 and at 20 in our 20s, and we're going to end off this decade in our 30s. Some of us started a decade in our 30s, we're going to end this decade off in our 40s. Some of us have started this decade off in our 40s, and we will end it off in our 50s. What have you done this for 10 years? What have you done for an entire decade? Think about that. What have you done that has allowed you to have the freedom, the mobility, the sensibility, the ability to do what you want to do the way you want to do it? When other people have dominated a decade, now is our time to fulfill our own prophecy that we have said to ourselves that 2019, 2020, 20 blah blah is going to be our year. You must fulfill that own prophecy for yourself. Nobody can do it for you. So Vo, get yourselves ready, girl. Rockin', let's ready to be rock and roll. Funny, let's get this thing going. Sonia, Ashton, you definitely know I'm ready to be on these calls. I'm ready to come back to South Africa. I'm ready to help everybody win. We are dedicated to your success here, guys. One thing I understand is that our success comes from helping other people become successful. This whole thing about the 6 ways we get paid, the feeling that you get, knowing that you can help liberate people, that that you're not teaching theory. One thing about Sonia, she's not teaching theory. She knows how to help people succeed. She's not giving you, well, you know, if I think you try this, maybe this. She knows for a fact. And mentorship is wisdom without waiting. When you have a chance to be mentored by someone successful, it can compress your time frame. You can have faster results. So Sonia, I appreciate you, young lady. Fundy, all of you who logged on to the call, congratulations for an amazing show up today. Now that you've shown up today, make sure we blow. You know, I know you show up, but now it's time to blow up. Get people on this next call. Take it like it's the most important call of your life, because your life, I promise you, really will depend on it. So get people on this next call, guys, for this next launch. Take the launch serious. When we see we got about 10 people on this call, by next week, I need you to have a personal guarantee to yourself that you yourself will have at least 5 people on the call. Personal guest. Just own it. Don't say I got to see. Just own it. Because what if?
Yeah.
What if you have 5 people on a guest? What if you have? She said she got 10, 5, 2. Listen, I want you to stretch yourself. What if you have 10 people on the call, and out of 10 of them, 5 of them say, listen, I want to sample some products. I want to join the business, and 2 of them decide they either want to join the business or they want to buy some product. What if you had a chance to position yourself next week with 2 brand new people, a person on your left and a person on your right, and we close out 2019 with corrected vision so that we can live 2020 with perfect vision? What if?
Yeah.
live into that what if, guys, and make that happen. I appreciate you guys. Back to
Thank
you.
you. We need you. Awesome, guys. Listen, it was a reason that Mr. Scott came on here. He is actually going to help us with on this American side. He's always out of the country. He's never even hardly here in America. I don't even know where he's at right now, to be honest with you. But we're going to reach out to him and see where he can help us with this Project 1000. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for chiming in tonight. I know it's night there in South Africa. We're super excited about what's going on. So hopefully everyone have an amazing rest of your night, and those here in the United States, amazing rest of your day. So goodbye, my friends, and we will see you all back on here. We will actually send a message. We'll find out today if we're going to do the training on Thursday on this same link. So we will send that out later today once we confirm that, because it is time to start doing a training once a week with South Africa. We said we're going to do it on Thursdays, the same link, and then utilize Tuesdays for the opportunity call. Okay? We're having